Hello,
Oh,
hello, everybody. Welcome to Business. I'm sorry. Look, let me
office
start over.
hours.
You jumping into class. We ain't get there
Okay. Look,
yet.
my everything is just running together, y'all. Running together. Great day, everybody. This is Dean Kathy, and welcome to Bestie Finders Office Hours. I am here with my besties, Coach Nayala and Dr. Lisa. Hey, besties.
Hey,
Hey.
Y'all ready to rock and roll this Wednesday? This great
let's
Uh,
do it.
Wednesday?
yes,
Awesome. Look, Dr. Lisa look fly, don't she?
she does.
I was like, girl, you gonna make
Mm-hmm.
me get these
Thank
twists back
you.
in my head. I'm like, oh my goodness. Whew. But y'all, I can just tell y'all, I had to do some things to get my hair back in place. So y'all know this is office hours. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about to get started. So
Pretty
go ahead.
much. Pretty much.
So we're office hours coming on in until you guys come on in. And so anyway, okay, I'm ready. Y'all ready?
We ready.
All right,
Yes.
be ready. Okay, Dr. Lisa, what's the subject topic for today?
All right. We are talking about dream team dynamics. We have
Woohoo!
talked about
Mm.
what's wrong with the team, how dysfunction happens. And of course, we're going to talk about that again. But this week, I want us to talk about how a dream team comes together. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What's different? And for those of us who are stuck with the team we got, which is a whole lot of us, what does coordinating your gifts and maximizing those connections look like in an existing team? Who's going
Ooh,
to
I
start us
like
off?
it. Girl, you
Dean
know that.
Kathy.
Yes. Because I love building dream teams, right?
Mhm.
So as a gift, as my administrator gift, we administrators can see the giftings in people and we love to put them in the places where they best fit, right? So we can recognize and we can see what they do well, what they're not as strong in. And that's why when a lot of people come to you to ask you to do a thing, like say for instance, like we did last night, Dr. Lisa, you know, I was able to pull together some people because of their strengths and the things that they do, their giftedness. I absolutely love pulling that together. And so, yeah, as an administrator, we can see that, we can sense that, and the thing about it is, we know that once we put a person in the place where they want to be, that the team is going to be dynamic, right? And so
Mhm.
I didn't
Hmm.
experience that. Well, I won't say I have never experienced it, but if it's going to be one little bad apple, but I thank you, Lord, for helping me to discover the gifts, because then I knew how to either, to work with that person or to pray about that person. Okay, so I'm telling you, because I don't pray and have some people removed. I didn't have to do it; they stepped down, boo. Okay, because I took it into prayer. Period. So there you have it. It's awesome. It's so awesome. And then, okay, I said there, but I'm not really done. And so when the project is done and it is finished, everybody's excited. So we get excited about seeing how it comes along, how it progresses along the way. And then at the end, we get to celebrate, right? And so, and then for an administrator, then we're on to the next because we get bored real fast. Like, as long as, we can do a thing, pull a team together, we don't have to stay there and be over it and be in charge, because after a while, you're going to be like, we got this well oiled machine going. I need to go fix something else. Right. So, yes, building dream teams, having dream teams, and you seeing the celebration at the end is amazing. So, there you have it.
Yes.
So, what y'all got?
Go ahead, Dr. Lisa.
Well, actually, I'm going to talk about it from a slightly different standpoint, coming from working by yourself as the master of all things, and then sliding into a team where everything works together.
Mm-hmm.
So, guess what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about y'all. So, as y'all know, I ran my content agency for 15 years. That means I did the work, I hired the contractors, I had to supervise, and I had to manage, and I had to quality assure, and all of that good stuff for every client myself,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I had to manage everything on the inside of the business by myself. It wasn't that I couldn't do it because obviously I did it,
Right.
but I wasn't happy. And by the time I closed the agency, I was like, two fingers, I ain't never doing it no more.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, she had two fingers, four fingers, okay? Because she had two sets. Because she had mine. I'm like, oh, Dr. Lisa, you leaving?
And so, of course, my clients were unhappy because they're like, oh, well, you do everything. I'm like, well, I don't want to do everything. And of course, as I shifted my focus to BestieFinder, where I don't have to do everything, I just got to do my things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like relaxation. You almost feel like you're on vacation all the time.
See?
So, for my active solopreneurs out there who are building solo empires, let me tell you that having a team is better. You may not want to grow into a multi department organization, but you need help because when me as a teacher administrator and I just want to check things and review and strategize and plan and then have other folks have at it, you stymie yourself when you try to run all the things.
Right.
I have my people now to do business development, relationship management. Not that I don't like people, but I don't like people.
Exactly.
I like computers and design and things like that. So I want to do the back end stuff. And it makes me happy. What y'all say? You make the teacher happy, the exhorter come out.
Oh,
Yes, it
yeah.
does.
So know what part of the game makes you happy and let your team help you play.
That's
You're
it.
gonna win that way.
Oh,
And
Dr.
it feels
Lisa.
amazingly different. So, coach, it's your turn.
That was so good. Now, Coach about to cry, y'all. So
Oh,
this our heart led coach right here, guys. So when she's feeling good, she crying. So we know the difference in the tears. Okay.
That just warmed my heart. Oh my gosh. I ditto both sentiments because as a solopreneur, shifting from real estate to wellness or adding to, you know, depending on the situation.
Hmm.
Um, and being compassionate giver exhorter, I have that natural ability to fill in those gaps, right? And so I tend to do too much of one thing, but then it seems like it topples over. So to that point, having the team feels amazing. And when you first get the team, for all those who were maybe reluctant or having a team that's working well and it's all going good, just trust the process because it's new, it feels different, and you get to learn and grow. You get to develop your own skill set. You get to be able to, um, like Dr. Lisa said, play, which feels wrong.
it does. Because we teach ourselves over time to endure discomfort.
Yes. And we don't have to be in survival mode all the time.
You don't.
Right.
That is the
Regardless of what other
space,
people may say. Okay.
that part, that
You gotta
part.
grind. You gotta grind. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So it's possible and allow that feeling to compassionate people, just the feeling of it working well, work for you. So that's my two cents. And yeah, I'm fighting back the tears.
Oh,
I love it. See, that's why we love we had to add compassion to our team because it really keeps us, it puts us in a place of compassion too, because if it's the least amount of, the lowest scored gift that you have, we need somebody to kind of tap into that and remind us sometimes. So, but a couple of things that you guys said I want to tap into. So I'm trying to remember. So I'm trying to get with Nayala when she just said, see, I forgot already. But I'm gonna
It's
go back
coming
and it'll
back.
probably come to me to Dr. Lisa when she was saying that. So being used to working by yourself, and then allowing a team, allowing a person to come and help you, and because you're gonna need that exhorter. So me as being an exhorter, Dr. Lisa don't like to work with people. I love working with people, right? I'm a people person. And so that's why, as an exhorter administrator, so me and Dr. Lisa, we share those two gifts. And so I could tap into both of those, and because I'm trained at these gifts, I understand the teacher, right? And so when you can understand and become aware of those characteristics, you would let people do what they do, let them stay in their lane. You know what I'm saying? And you get out of their lane and let them do it, right? And you can go out and play, like when she was saying. So that was the other thing I think it was when I said when you find time, now you get to tap into some other areas that you didn't even know that was possible or was
Mhm.
available, right? Because now the other parts of your business is being ran. Your business is still being ran, but you have a trusted partner, you know what I'm saying, that's gifted to do this, not just the bestie or somebody that you've been friends with since childhood and they really don't like the vision. They just want to be there because they want to help. So you get people like that too, because they know how to do that thing, but they may not necessarily be happy in that. So when you
Mm.
can get your team to take the assessment, if you already have one, then you can realign them, right? So you can have that dream team that you're looking for. Or if you're in the process of building a team, check out the gifts so you can see exactly who you need and how to build your dream team. We'll help you build that dream team, especially depending on, whatever it is that you do, whatever industry that you're in. So, right, you can go and you can take our Discover You course, and it will take you through, and it's self-paced, but it's not long at all. It's very impactful, very important. I tell people all the time, I think this is like one of the top two things you ought to do in life, right? And it's number two, discovering your gifts, because these are the things that you are born with, right? And these are the things that you do naturally. And I don't care how much you do and outside of you, the real you going to eventually show up, right? Whether
Mhm.
you're trying to continue to be doing what somebody else is wanting you to do instead of the things that you're afraid to tell them that you really would rather be doing. So that's my 2 cents. That's my what they said. That's my something, and I'm sticking to it. Story. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yes.
Discover
True
your
that.
gifts. Dr.
Are we
Lisa, put that
early?
link back up there
We
one more time.
early. Say
See
again?
ya. Boom. We made Dr. Lisa proud, y'all. Look.
Yes.
We made her proud. We made her proud. And so, guys, I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is simply amazing. If you want a well ran business, team, project, discover your gifts. First of all, you put your mask on first so you can understand why you're clashing with other people, why you're not showing up the way that you need to show up, or why you overdoing it, getting burnt out, feeling overwhelmed. So we can get you in check first. So you be the soldier, the sergeant, the commander, and you go ahead on and you take the gift course, right?
Yes.
And then what I'm telling you, it will change your life, of course, if you
Yes.
let it. All right, that's it. That's all.
That's it. Well, that's it. And now you see what it's like to pull the right people into your circle and to thrive with them. And on that note, we'll see y'all next week.